Yo, what's up guys? This is Jamie from Yugiohmcc and this is kind of like a top 10 video, and this is the top 10 cards that I think are doing really good in the meta right now from the tournaments that I've been to and the tournaments that I've already gone, like Toronto and things like that. Just locals in general and what I've been seeing a lot of like on Duelist Network. This is the top 10 decks that I think have a really good chance in this meta. So at number 10 I have Samurais. The reason I have Samurais is because the new XYZs really helped them. It gives them a lot of power. Plus, they weren't touched by the ban list, and they are still a really strong deck. And I think they've got, they deserve to be in the top 10. Next up, we have Heroics. The reason I've got Heroics is not because of locals and things like that, but on Duelist Network, when you go against a Heroic deck, those bastards do well. Those decks spam powerful monsters, and that's why I think they should be at number 9. Number 8, this is going to be a controversial one that you might not agree on, but I think it's right. Inzektas. The reason I think Inzektas have still got a good chance of being a top meta deck is, yes, Hornet and Dragonfly are down to 1, but that's not the only play Inzektas can do. Sorry guys, my dog's trying to jump in front of the camera. That's not the top play that Inzektas can do. Inzektas can still spam the field like wind-ups and produce those level 5 rank XYZs with relative ease. When I say relative, I mean fucking easy as hell. And the reason I'm putting Inzektas down is because I went to locals and this guy that was building Inzektas, he had an Inzekta deck. And before Inzektas were nerfed, he didn't use Hornet. He didn't have Hornet in his deck because basically he couldn't afford to, but he still topped a lot of the locals and his deck is still really good, and I wanted to duel him but I had to leave before I could. But that's the reason I'm putting Inzektas in there. They might not be able to pop your field, but they can still do some rank 5, rank 3s, rank 4s, rank 6s, XYZs at the drop of a hat and spam them on the field, so that's why Inzektas are there. Sorry guys. Something in my eye. Next up, we have Medolches at number 7. Medolches are there, especially after Abyss Rising. I think Medolches might move up a few because they are a good deck. They have nothing in the field. Their effects are amazing. The plays that you make with them are amazing. And after Abyss Rising comes out, I think they've got a real good chance of being a top meta deck. Number 6, Hieratics. And I'm not talking Red Eyes Metal Dragon Hieratics or anything like that. I'm talking about a hieratic deck that I've seen a lot of, where they're running two Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragons. They've got just hieratics. It's basically just a hieratic build with Galaxy Eyes, and they make some amazing plays. And I'm not even joking, guys. They will clear your they pop your field like they were running a Hornet. So hieratics make those really big level 8s, level 10s, XYZs with no just not hard at all, so that's why I think Hieratics are there. They can clear field and make a really powerful monster. Number 5, my favourite deck. Now, if I put him first, you would have thought, his favourite deck is fucking, but no, I think it's got a chance, but it's not the top deck of the meta. And that's Karakuri. And that involves Karakuri versions, like Karakuri Plants or Karakuri Guianos. But for me, number 5 is just Karakuri. And if you go back and just check deck profiles that I've done, you'll understand why, or strategy videos, because Karakuri can spam the field with level 8 synchros, level 7 synchros, without trying at all. And if you can learn to play them, you learn to play them well, you can do a lot with them. They're one of the decks that are genuinely hard to use, because you need some sort of skill to be able to keep playing. If you get a Mirror Force and you've used up all your tuners, all your synchros, they're all dead. If you get Mirror Force, you need some sort of strategy to get back from that, and that's a good thing about Karakuri, but usually you don't get that far and you can just OTK. Number 4, I kinda had to make number 4 into 2 decks. First I've got burn decks, Magical Cylinder, Mirror Force, all that shit coming up more. Burn decks have been helped out a lot. They can absolutely just stop you from wanting to attack, wanting to summon, because they will just trigger shit and you will die. But I've kind of slashed it in with heroes. Heroes have got a real good chance. They've got the new poly, they've got where they can just use any fucking hero. And, you know, Absolute Zero, Nova Master, things like that. They're all cards that have helped heroes just to power up, basically. And they have a real good shot at doing things. They can now go into XYZ, like Heroic Excalibur, go for them big attacks. And I think Heroics, we're going to see a lot of Heroics, and a lot of the Heroics winning and doing really well in YCSs and locals and things. Number 2, Geargianos. Well, Gears, whatever you want to call them. This deck, I put at number 2 because what I've seen so far and what I've witnessed online and on Duelist Network, Gears are an insane deck. With that Gear Gigant X and the, I guess it's a loop what they have, they can just go Zen mains, Gear Gigant X. In one turn, they can go first and do that, which is wrong, and I think it'll get hit in the next ban list, but right now it's not, and they can do that. And I've got a Geargiano deck on Duelist Network, and I do that whenever. It's just basic. It's not even a, oh, I need this card, I need this card. You can do it every turn, which is pretty cool. And I'm actually going to do a strategy video on that, because I've got most of the cards. I only need, what do I need? I think I need 2 more Arsenal, and 2 of the big guy, and then I will show you the strategy / loop. And the number 1 deck that I think is probably going to kick a lot of ass in this meta at this moment in time. I am going to do one closer to Christmas when everyone's figured out what deck they're using, what's good, what's bad, and a lot of other decks will come out. Because I think later on in the year, Blackwings are going to take a spot on my top 10. I really do. I think if someone can get Blackwings out and start using them in tournaments, I think Blackwings have got a real good chance of knocking up that ban list. Not ban list, sorry. Top 10. But the number 1 deck that I think that's probably going to do a lot of damage within the first months of the meta is definitely Wind-Ups. Basically, when they stopped the Wind-Up loop from happening, they only stopped it. You can still get rid of 3 cards, which in a duel, most decks, special summon a lot, they usually run on 2 to 3 cards anyway. So if you do that loop, you can still get rid of the full hand. You just can't get rid of a full hand at the beginning of the duel. But then you can leave them with 2 cards, 3 cards when they draw, and that's still going to affect how they fucking play. Because it's going to send cards that they need to the graveyard. And another thing, Wind-Ups, just like Inzektor's, spam out level 3, level 4, and level 5 XYZs like nothing I've ever seen before. A Wind-Up deck can XYZ level 5s. Just, it's fucking insane. All you need is 1 Shark, 1 Magician, and from that, if you get that in your first hand, you can XYZ level 4s, 5s, level 5s and level 3s easier than I can piss in a toilet, basically. It's just wrong. But when I'm saying it's wrong, I'm kind of making that version of a deck, but mine includes a Shark and a Bat, and that's basically all you need. Magician helps, but Shark and a Bat, and you can XYZ level 5s like nothing, so that's pretty cool. All you need is Shark in the graveyard, Bat out, and a Magician on the field, and you can do a better version of what's out right now, so it's kind of cool. I am going to put up a video about it. And yeah, so Wind-Ups, man, I definitely think they're going to be a top deck. Just because they basically stopped you from getting rid of 5 cards and you can only get rid of 3. Not much of a difference, that's only 2 cards. It's not fucking bad. Even if you can only get rid of 2 cards, or if you can only do it 1 and get rid of 1 card, you're still going to get rid of a card, and then you're still going to use Magician's Effect to special summon to XYZ Maul fucking level 4, 5s and 3s and shit. So, Wind-Ups are just incredible. It's a deck that should not exist, but it does, and, you know, props to the people that play it and play it well. Because it is a deck where you can't just get a Wind-Up deck and go, I'm going to play Wind-Ups. You do need to learn what you need in your hand, what you need to do, what effect you need to activate at a certain time. Because I've seen a lot of people go in with the Magician, then Shark. They've used Shark's effect and put it up a level, and then special summoned with Magician. When what they should have done is use Magician's effect when they special summoned the Shark. But no, people just go in with normal summon Magician, special Shark, activate Shark's effect, minus a level or plus a level. And then they use Magician's effect. But no, what they should have done is gone Magician, Special Summon Shark, Magician's Effect, Shark's Effect. That's what they should have done, but they don't. And that is, in the long run, doing that helps you out a lot more. But, you know, what can I say, guys? Just people not doing the effects at the right time. So, thanks for watching, guys. That has been my top 10. I'm going to do one maybe once every month. Maybe a month from today I'll do one, and a month from that day, and a month from that day. Because in a month, a lot can change. Somebody can come out with a deck that is so unique, you would never have thought about it, and then win a YCS, and then everyone's going to run that deck, and that could be the new top deck. That could go 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, it could beat windups. So I will do one maybe once every month, and I'll just keep the list updated, guys. So thanks for watching, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to check out my other videos. I've got card reviews, box openings, pack openings, deck profiles, random shit, random videos, and it's just all fun, guys. It's just fun to do. So thanks for watching, guys. Comment, subscribe, and I will say goodbye by letting you say hello to my dog. Yep, that's my dog, guys. Fucking, he looks old, but he's actually just turning 1, so he's an old fart at heart. Thanks for watching, guys. Comment, subscribe.